Hello, teammates. We're going to talk about the quiz from last week. So I'll name it right off the bat. Many of us were confused about the directions. Many of us were confused about clicking on these links because even though they took us back to the other lesson, I said that going there you could look up information to make your essay more deluxe. I even said it right here. Many of us got confused. We started going on these old lessons and we really didn't know what to do. We started completing the whole lesson and we didn't have time to type in our answer. So that is I apologize for that, right? Like, I'll take responsibility. There was confusion. That's the teacher's fault. Here's what's not the teacher's fault. Many of us did not write an essay. So this is one teammate who, in one sentence, answered this question, right? This teammate said, how do nutrition labels help consumers decide what to eat? It helped them pick the right things to eat, the ones with less fat and calories, right? So first off, many of us did this. So if you're thinking, wow, this isn't the most deluxe work, many of us made this mistake. When we start a sentence, don't start with it unless you've already defined what it is. Nutrition labels help people pick healthy foods to eat, right? Like, the student obviously has the right idea, but there are a few ways to make it more deluxe. One would be talking about nutrition labels, right? We've talked about it in ELA, restating the question. Another thing is just looking over their work. There's no punctuation at the end. They could use some commas here. So this is one example of a way that we could step up our game, that we can make our work better. Here's another example of a piece that's has many things right but could still be better. According to my outline, labels help consumers by letting them know what's healthy and what's not healthy. Pause. According to my outline. Teammates, yes, I gave you an outline, but that you don't ever start a paragraph with, according to my outline, I think that, right? Like, we're trying to take our voice out of our writing, right? Nutrition labels help consumers decide what to eat by or because, but not according to my outline. It's my idea that I believe that. We're not doing that right now. Another thing is just making sure that we are checking our work, right? There should have been spaces after these commas, but I'm going to shout this teammate out because they had commas, they had punctuation, right? They have capital letters at the beginning of the sentences, and they have periods at the end. So many, many things they did right, just a few things that we could step up. No one had any 4s this week. That's all right. As I said, we didn't have enough time to do it, and that's partially my fault because I did not give clear directions. This week's going to be better, but in recounting the most important things, make sure that we're checking our work, that we are specific, right? It's not it's nutrition labels. Make sure that we're specific about what we are saying. Again, checking our work, starter sentences with capital letters, and have punctuation. The other big thing, teammates, is just to make sure that we're following directions and answering the question. How do nutrition labels help consumers decide what to eat? Many of us, we decided to answer something a little bit different. Make sure that we're answering the question. I know that y'all are going to do deluxe. Enjoy the rest of this lesson. We have a fun Bill Nye video to watch.